The situation in Yemen has been a focal point of international concern for years. The Houthi movement, a political and armed group, has been at the center of the conflict. Recently, a signal leak from a secure messaging app revealed shocking details about the discussions within the Houthi PC small group. This video delves into the implications of that leak. Inside the Houthi PC small group. The Houthi PC small group was a who's who of the Trump administration's national security apparatus. National Security Advisor Michael Waltz was there, as was Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Vice President J.D. Vance was a participant, alongside Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. CIA Director John Ratcliffe was also present. The conversations within the group were shockingly candid. They debated the strategic implications of striking Yemen. They weighed the potential for civilian casualties against what they perceived as necessary action. Operational details, including target lists and attack sequences, were discussed openly. This wasn't just a casual discussion about foreign policy. This was the operational nerve center of a military action, laid bare in a seemingly secure messaging app. The casualness with which highly sensitive information was treated was alarming. The most disturbing aspect was the lack of concern for operational security. There was a casual disregard for the sensitivity of the information being shared, a sense that they were operating in a closed loop, immune to scrutiny. The leak of the Houthi PC small group discussions has had far-reaching consequences. Previously unknown to the public, the leak revealed the extent of the discussions about military operations and strategic decisions. The public now knows about the specific targets and the potential for civilian casualties, which has caused widespread outrage and fear. The leak has also exposed the casual attitude towards operational security within the group, raising concerns about the safety and integrity of sensitive information. The revelation of these details is not only unsuitable, but also dangerous, as it compromises national security and puts lives at risk. The immediate aftermath saw a wave of protests and calls for accountability. The media coverage was relentless, with news outlets dissecting every detail of the leaked conversations. The possibility that the leak was intentional cannot be ignored. Several signs point to this being a deliberate act rather than an accident. Firstly, the timing of the leak coincides with a period of heightened scrutiny on the Houthi movement, suggesting a strategic motive. Secondly, the nature of the information leaked, highly sensitive and operational details, is so unusual to discuss on a phone app in such a manner, and the way a journalist was accidentally added so blatantly against all safety protocols that it seems unlikely that they would make such a mistake by accident. The intent behind such a leak could be manifold: to undermine the Houthi movement, to sway public opinion, or to trigger a specific political or military response. The ramifications of an intentional leak are profound, as it not only compromises operational security, but also manipulates the narrative surrounding the conflict. This raises critical questions. How would the Trump administration gain from this leak? And how will this shape the future actions of the Houthi movement and their adversaries? One possible reason for the leak could be to project an image of strength and decisiveness. By revealing sensitive operational details, the Trump administration might aim to appear formidable and capable of taking swift, decisive action. This could serve to intimidate adversaries and reassure allies of their military prowess. Additionally, the leak could be intended to sway public opinion within the United States. By showcasing their willingness to take bold actions, the administration might hope to win over skeptics who question the necessity or morality of such military interventions. However, it is important to note that we do not have all the information needed to draw definitive conclusions. Mainstream news often take the bait and play into narratives that benefit the leaders they are trying to investigate and criticize. This is evident in the way the Yemen Signal leak has been covered. While the larger outcome of this leak is yet to be seen, this incident teaches us that media can sometimes inadvertently support the very narratives they aim to scrutinize. This is a crucial lesson in understanding the complex interplay between media coverage and political strategy. By examining how the media has handled the Yemen Signal leak, we can observe a pattern where sensationalism and the rush to break news often lead to unintended consequences. In their quest to uncover the truth and hold leaders accountable, media outlets may end up amplifying the very messages those leaders want to propagate. In other words, this leak, which might have been intentional, serves to make the Trump administration seem badass. Informed, smart, powerful, and capable of delivering on their threats. Don't give them that. For more controversial takes and overlooked perspectives on current events, like and subscribe to our channel.